was raining money on a California highway today, and lots of people stopped to scoop up all those $20 bills.
Did you know that over 65% of Americans say money is their #1 source of stress? But for INFJs, it runs deeper. We don't just stress about bills, we wrestle with guilt, generosity, and whether chasing money makes us selfish. On the outside, INFJs look calm, responsible, maybe even good with money. But inside, it's a storm.
It is never what is easily within reach. The human psyche is drawn to what it cannot immediately possess, to that which carries the whisper of mystery and the weight of rarity. A diamond, for example, holds no inherent magic. It is carbon like many other stones, and yet because it is rare, because it cannot be found on every street corner, it becomes a symbol of value, power, and permanence. And what is scarce becomes magnetic.
Chasing freedom, craving security, giving too much, and feeling ashamed when we want more. So today we're breaking down exactly how INFJs handle money, the patterns, the paradoxes, and the strategies that no one else on YouTube is talking about. If you're new here, INFJ stands for introverted, intuitive, feeling, and judging. We're only about 1–2% of the population. Idealists, visionaries, and meaning seekers. And when it comes to money, those same traits shape everything about how we earn, spend, and save. Part 1. Money as access versus status. INFJs don't chase money for flashy cars or status symbols.
Such people linger in memory because they awaken something deeply human in us, the need to be seen, truly seen without condition. When you can give that to someone, not as a strategy, but as an authentic expression of your being, you create an experience that no amount of wealth can buy, because they are not exhausted by the need to be everywhere and everything. They know their worth, and so they do not spend it recklessly.
Research shows we spend more on experiences, growth, and values-driven purchases than material stuff. Why? Because to us, money, access to freedom, access to safety, access to choice. Question for you, when you picture financial success, do you see luxury or do you see peace of mind? The INFJ answer is usually freedom. That's why money isn't greed for us, it's oxygen. Part 2, money as crystallized energy. Here's a reframe most INFJs never hear. Money is just energy, crystallized into numbers. It's not dirty, it's not soulless, it's stored value. Behavioral economists even show we tag money with emotions. If it feels dirty or unearned, we give it away.
Luxury is never chaotic. It does not need to scream to be seen. It does not rely on excess to prove its worth. Its strength lies in restraint, in a harmony so precise that every detail feels intentional.
If it feels purposeful, we invest it. So what if, instead of seeing money as selfish, we see it as fuel? Every dollar is energy. The real question is, are you spending that energy in alignment with your mission, or are you bleeding it away out of guilt? Quick pause. If this is resonating so far, hit subscribe, like, and share this with another INFJ. These videos only grow when people like you pass them on. Let's keep building this community. Part 3, the INFJ money architecture.
That is the art of presence, and it is worth more than any title, any possession, any noise you could ever make.
Every INFJ's money behavior ties back to our function stack. Ni, introverted intuition. Big visions, big financial dreams. We imagine financial freedom years ahead. Phi, extroverted feeling. Generosity overload. We'll pay for a friend before paying off our debt. Ti, introverted thinking. Overanalyzing every dollar. Budgets become spreadsheets that paralyze us. Se, extroverted sensing. Our blind spot. We forget details, miss due dates, or swing into impulsive spending when stressed. Question, which one of these functions do you feel trips you up the most? This money architecture explains why we can be both disciplined and messy at the same time. Part 4, money shame and the generosity dilemma. Here's the INFJ paradox. We want money, but we feel guilty for having it. Psychology calls this giver's burnout, when generosity overrides self-preservation. For INFJs, guilt can creep in just from wanting more. So we donate too much or we hide our ambition. But here's the reframe. Saving money isn't selfish. It's self-respect. You can't keep pouring into others if your cup is empty. Boundaries with money don't make you greedy. They make you sustainable. Part 5, INFJ-aligned financial tools. So how do we actually fix this? Here are 5 strategies tailored for INFJs. Freedom first budgeting. Budget around your values, not restrictions. Create categories like learning fund, travel, or cause fund. Empathy amortization. Set a giving limit each month. That way generosity is consistent but not draining. Vision aligned investing. Explore socially responsible funds. That way investing feels like mission work.
And it is priceless. The paradox is that most people spend their lives seeking attention, scattering their energy across countless shallow connections, thinking that the more they give, the more they will be loved. But love, like luxury, does not bloom in abundance. It blooms in intention. It thrives where there is depth.
Automate everything. Let technology handle the routine. Savings, bills, retirement. Structure is security. Connect money to mission. Reframe saving as funding your future freedom to do good. Every deposit is a step closer to impact. Here's the truth. INFJs don't need to feel ashamed about money or about boundaries. We just need to see them for what they are.
Say what matters and leave space for it to resonate. A sentence spoken with conviction carries more weight than a speech burdened with noise.
Access, energy, architecture, boundaries, and tools for alignment.
This is not about playing games or withholding love out of fear. It is about recognizing that your essence is a rare resource and treating it as such. Do not confuse scarcity with isolation. It is not about cutting yourself off from the world, but about offering the world something that feels precious because is not given to everyone at all times.
Subscribe right now, share it with another INFJ who needs to hear it, and dive into the INFJ series here on the channel. Watch next, INFJs and emotional burnout, or the hidden struggles of INFJs at work. Keep binging, because every video peels back another layer of how we think, feel, and live. And I want to hear from you. What INFJ topic do you want to go deeper into next? Drop it in the comments. Your questions shape the series, and I'll be pulling future videos straight from what you ask. And I want to hear from you. What part of money feels most complicated for you as an INFJ? Drop it in the comments. I'll be using your answers to shape the next videos in this series. Because money isn't about greed, it's about alignment. And as an INFJ, you're built to thrive in alignment.
As Coco Chanel once said, simplicity is the keynote of all true elegance. This applies not only to fashion, but to thought, to action, to life itself.